Hey guys, Andrew Beatty here. So today we're going to talk about the 3 best exercises for your butt. Alright, so the first one's a glute bridge, second one's a lunge, and the third one is a Swiss ball leg curl. We're actually going to do a lunge first, because Sarah will kill me otherwise. So to start, if you're a little less advanced, you can start with a reverse lunge. It's going to be a lot easier than a front one. So we're going to come in here. Alright, so what Sarah's going to do, she's going to take a really big step backwards. Alright, then, so take a bigger one. She's going to push all her weight forward onto this thigh, alright, and then bend the back hip and knee. Alright, so what will happen is all the weight will be on this one, and what you'll feel on the back leg, so her right leg, will be a big stretch all along here. Okay, so let's do one more. That's a reverse lunge. Man, easy. What's important as well is that when you come down, you keep your front heel flat, so don't let it come off the floor. Okay? If that's too easy for you, or if you want to, go with a front lunge or a forward lunge, so it's the exact same thing, but you're just stepping forward. Okay, again, weight in your heel, push forward to your front thigh, and big stretch in the back leg. So you should feel nothing in your back knee. Okay? Bam. So that's a lunge. Second one is a glute bridge. So what Sarah's going to do, she's going to lie flat on the mat. Bring her feet really close to her hips, squeeze her glutes into her butt, and drive her hips to the sky. Now, you can relax a second. So what's important on this one is, rather than coming up and down, yeah, so rather than just coming up and down aimlessly, when she comes up, she's going to pause for a second, squeeze her butt harder, and then drop back down. So pause for like 1 to 2 seconds, then drop back down. Okay, so that's a simple glute bridge. Next one, if you want to make it a little bit harder, she's going to come close to the box. So if you have a couch at home, a chair, anything that you can put your feet up on, get your hips real close to the bench, onto the box, squeeze your glutes with your butt, drive your hips up. The exact same thing as the last time. She's going to pause at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, squeeze her butt even harder, and drop back down. Okay, so that's really simple. And then there's one more. If that's too easy, you're going to come up, put your shoulders up on she gets really uncomfortable with this one. Put your shoulders up on a couch or something. Again, feet close to your hips. Squeeze your, it's not moving. I'm not cutting this video, by the way. Squeeze your glutes and just drive up the top. Bam. So that's it. Exact same thing. Down. When she gets up here, she's going to pause for a second and then drop back down. Okay? Come down a second. If that's too easy and you have a little bit of weight at home, perfect. You're just going to hold it on your tummy. Do the exact same thing. Squeeze your butt. Drive up. That's it. Okay? So that's a glute bridge and the 2 variations of it. And the last one, this might be a bit tricky. Alright, it's called a Swiss ball leg curl. So what you're going to do is you're going to lie flat, bring your feet or your legs up on the ball, so not your feet, get your halfway up your leg onto the ball. Squeeze your butt, keep your hips to the sky. You're going to pause there for a second and then curl your legs in. Okay, and then slowly back down. So you can relax a second. So this one's really hard. So what's going to happen is when you curl in, you're going to do it there. So when you curl in, most likely your hips will drop down. You don't want that to happen. So when that happens, kick your hips even higher, squeeze your butt at the top, and come out. If you need to, in between reps, to come back down, you can drop your hips to the floor and start again if it's too hard. Okay? Alternatively, last one, if that's still too hard, what you can do is, just, rather than curling the ball in, you're going to put your legs up here, squeeze your butt, pause at the top, and just drop back down. So it's just like the glute bridge, but your feet are up on the ball. Okay? So that's called a Swiss ball leg curl. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a really quick circuit. We're going to do 10 reps of each one. Sarah's just going to do 1 round of it, so she's going to do 10 lunges, 10 glute bridges, and 10 Swiss ball leg curls. You're going to see she'll be out of breath from it. So what you'll do at home, you'll do for 5 or 10 minutes, do the same workout, keep repeating it, and I guarantee tomorrow you'll feel your butt burning. Alright, Sarah, ready to rock? So you're going to start off with 10 lunges, right? Yeah. Whatever you want. So Sarah's doing forward lunges, but again, if they're too hard for you, just do a reverse lunge. Alright, and what the big thing is here is don't bang your knee off the floor. Okay, so stop your knee a little bit higher, squeeze or get all the weight in your front thigh, and just get a big stretch in your back leg. I know that's not 10, you can stop now. You want to do a glute bridge, do with your feet up here. Okay? So this is the glute bridge, a feet elevated glute bridge, so you get hips real close to the box, legs up, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, hips up to the sky, pause for 1 to 2 seconds and keep going. Just going to do 10 of those. Tell us what it feels like, Sarah.
Not great.
Not great. So your goal is 10 lunges each leg, 10 glute bridges, which Sarah's doing right now, and 10 Swiss ball leg curls. Sarah? So, huh? A lot of moving, she says. So this is going to be the hard one. Alright, so again, so we're actually going to get her to do 10 of these. We guarantee it's going to get hard and she's not going to do it right. I mean that in a nice way. So see your hips already kind of dropping a little bit. So that's if that happens to you. Huh? They're perfect, she says. They're not. So slowly back down. So she's going to really feel this. So curl up. So when she's coming down, back here, so back of her hamstrings, okay? And she curls down. How many is that? 4? You got 6 more. Come on, Sarah. Bam. So she's tired already. We're going to let her stop. So again, you're going to do 10 lunges each leg, 10 glute bridges, and 10 Swiss ball leg curls. Do it for 5 or 10 minutes and see what happens. I'm going to leave a comment underneath and we'll get back to you with nothing. Talk to you soon, guys.